Okay, quick disclaimer, this may have to be cut to different parts considering this game will take a long time. The reason why? Cafe scene. If you know what I mean, you understand. To those who don't know, you will find out in like 4 to 5 stages. Also, just in case, quick disclaimer, this is like the only music besides Johnny Be Good. And that's like during the end of the game. So yeah, you're gonna be hearing this for the rest of the video. Sorry. You heard us begin to sound that was me closing the NES, but okay, forgot to close that. I pause the game. This is the part. This is one of the parts that's gonna be very difficult. See this little number right here? The 0? Here's the thing. You have to hit a lot of bullies with a bunch of milkshakes. Now, you're thinking, that's not too hard. And you're right. But the problem is, you have to do this 50 times. You have to hit 50 bullies. And I may have lied about it being easy. It is very difficult considering... Well, it's best I show you. Okay, see, that's what I was talking. It's the perspective. Yeah, see, look, the problem is the perspective. The perspective of where the bullies are. The perspective of where the bullies are is pretty much difficult if you want to hit them with a milkshake. And again, you have to do this 50 times. You have to hit them 50 times. The worst part is there's another part that's similar to this. And it's in the school zone. However, I can't even get to it because it is very difficult. I tried doing the cafe scene multiple times. The closest I could do is 45. Last time I played this, it was 40. That's the closest I could ever been to get to there. The worst part, it's like 15 to 20 minutes of a gameplay. You can finish this in 15 to 20 minutes. So the fact that I can't even beat this, even though it's like 15 to 20 minutes to beat, is impossible. But Back to the Future for the NES. Should you buy it? Possibly not. Is it even worth getting? If you like to do something, if you like to do like things that are terrible or like play terrible games, knock yourself out. But for Christ's sakes, this is a Back to the Future game. Let me repeat that. Back to the Future, one of the most iconic movies of all time. A film people really, really care about. And they destroy it. And, we all know this game isn't the greatest. The worst part is how, in the US, there was a total amount of like 4 to 5 Back to the Future games. From the 80s to 90s. The worst part is, during that time, there was one Back to the Future game. One that was incredible. That was only released to the Super Nintendo, aka the Super Famicom, only in Japan, being Super Back to the Future 2. A really, really good game. A game way better than this, or even the Sega Genesis Back to the Future 3. So listen, if you want to get a good Back to the Future game, get Super Back to the Future 2 on Super Nintendo or Super Famicom. Get an original copy, get a reproduction, English dub. I don't care. Just get yourself a better. Just get yourself a back. Just get yourself a better Back to the Future game. But if you don't want that game, you can always get the Telltale Back to the Future game. That game is better. It's like Sam and Max or The Walking Dead, but with Back to the Future characters, pretty much. And it's way better. It's like if they made a Back to the Future 4, but which we know will never happen. Considering Back to the Future 3, or the original first 3 Back to the Future films, are perfect. There should not be another Back to the Future movie. So, and once again, should you get this? See this? No, don't get it. It's not a good game. The worst part is they made a sequel with Back to the Future 2 and 3.